All right. So for anyone who tuned in the afternoon, it was obviously a joke stream. Obviously a joke stream. You know, I turned it on and only had like 30-40 minutes before I needed to go. So we rushed. Not happening this time. This attempt is very serious. We are doing it. We are going, and we will make this work. I believe. With that said, I do want to get some investment into a bone shaper early to try to get some perks. So we're definitely playing a bone shaper. And that's going to do well for me, I believe. We're going to go the Algox scouting route to try to get tons of loot. 8 names, 100 gold. I don't really love either of those, but maybe we'll go for 100 gold. And Boots of Speed are the item of choice. Then what do we want? I'm thinking maybe Geminate, Drifter, Banner Spear. That sounds pretty good to me. The only thing is maybe a Deathwalker over a Geminate. Let's put a Banner Spear. 8 names. Okay, we'll retire this banner fast. That's fine. Take Winged Shoes and Heater Shield. So that's our initial core. I think I like a Deathwalker behind. 8 lumber tokens works for me. And then the final piece of the puzzle, let's go Drifter. I like the potential synergy between Blinkblade Deathwalker, but Drifter sounds good to me. We don't have a Poison Dagger, so maybe I want one of those. I also like just like knowing that I won't be crit if I'm running in to get hit hard. So we will definitely be exploding a corpse. We have Deathwalker, so we'll keep Transfer of Essence. Don't necessarily need Decaying Will for this first scenario, although it is a good source of getting Leaf to make Transfer of Essence better, but not super necessary. We're getting more than 7 experience. End at full health is possible, I guess. If we can get a lot out and then just flow the Black River heal. Ooh. I don't have a Blink Blade, so I'm going to need a lot of looting. So maybe I want Pincer Movement in that case. Also, I think in Scenario 2, I might want the Reinforcement just to tank some hits for me. But we'll see about that. Maybe some of the Banner of Hope in Scenario 2. This'll be fine. Surely we can get loot on everybody else. Kill an enemy not adjacent to you. Have 1 or more cards each time you rest. I do not like any of those goals. Two elites. Kill the last enemy to die. Kill an enemy with 3 elements out. Kind of sketchy. Okay, negative condition to somebody who already has one. That is good with Vile Assault. I'll keep Violent Inheritance for the looting. And we're ready to go. I'm feeling very good about this one. Very, very good. We are going to go Snowflake. Despite the fact that I really want to try some Fist Deathwalker stuff. Brittling and then getting strengthened wounding attack 8s for Deathwalker sounds really, really nice. But Snowflake is just way more consistent. And then if I'm playing with Snowflake, that means that I want a Geminate. So we'll keep Geminate back until we can play with Snowflake. So we messed around this afternoon with facing this guy early, and that's bad. I can now definitively say that is bad. And so let's just get a Call to the Abyss up and maybe poison this guy. Call to the Abyss and poison is good. Let's go Crushing Weight, Continuous Health, because I didn't bring Relentless, so we might as well get a second something up. A late disarm here I think is always pretty decent, and then a skeleton out. All right, he's hitting hard. Priest is also hitting hard. Archers are also hitting decently hard, but maybe they're not reaching anybody. Yeah, they're not reaching anybody. Oh, that sneeze like threw out my shoulder. Dang, a crit there would have killed me. That's crazy. Do I want to move in at all? We'll move in and move Deathwalker here. I just can't get anybody close to the priest because I need the priest to focus the guard. So that's fine like that. And we'll grab our disarm. Drifter probably just goes fast and heals Banner, because Banner now is focus of archers, but I could just go fast and back up. Love the -2 there. It was still a really hard hit. This guy's poisoned. There's no point in going anywhere else, I don't think, though. Unless I'm, like, really going to try to go on the archers here, but I don't think I am. So we'll just get the poison, and Deathwalker will just go fast and mark this guy. Now here, I kind of like the idea of running all the way up here and summoning right in their face. Thank you, Dallin. The priest is scary, but maybe I could just set Wrath of the Turned Earth this next turn. I mean, I could do that really fast if I want. And then the skeleton tanks everything for me, except for multi-hit from archers. But if that's the case, then I just run away. We don't have to worry about this guy at all. Deathwalker does want to tag him, so we'll just hit him with a Shadow Step and then move forward. Drifter... I wonder if there's any way we could just go after the priest. What if I pull the priest in with Javelin? I could step here, pull the priest in, and incendiary throw the guard. And I feel like I really like that. Step, pull, incendiary throw. We're pretty likely to get good damage. And then I go after 21 here, and I just move forward and I fortitude the priest and hit it hard. In which case I would want Deathwalker to be hitting the priest as well, wouldn't I? And is Bone Shaper just biding time? Heal up in Wrath of the Turned Earth. I want to have Wrath of the Turned Earth for the second room to tank all of those hits. And with where I'm positioned, I love the idea of getting curses in their deck. But if Skeleton dies, then Bone Shaper's just in a rough spot. So maybe I'm splitting my focus too much. Maybe I come down here and I incendiary throw down there. I think I'm just going to see what they're doing, and we move depending on that. Okay, so now the priest should go here, right? because it's just 1 point of movement to get there. And that's kind of what I was hoping for the most, I think. It's single target from the archers. I'm pretty likely to not die here, I think. And we're just buying time. I think this also means I run around and just get a little bit closer and attack and mark. Ooh, I guess he's still marked. So if I pull this guy in, then he heals over here. If I don't pull him, he should go here, because it's 2 movement to get over here and 1 to get here. At least I believe that's what he'll do. So let's just not... Let's get damage with this incendiary throw. Beautiful. Very nice start. And then now I can just fortitude here. Alright, not amazing damage, but I can also just get my charge right back. Good. He doesn't get to heal anybody. Nice. And curse already pays off. +2 is totally fine. Alright, so now Drifter goes fast, heals Banner, and bursts this guy. Bloodletting kills with a 0. Deathwalker would love to set Dark here, but I'm not guaranteed to have a Shadow. So maybe we'll look at that in a second. Banner could move here and attack with Resolved Courage. It's not amazing. Everything is spread out quite a bit. There's no way to get any multi-target formations. Maybe I wouldn't mind just doing a attack for 3 with advantage into this archer, and then a +1 he dies to wound. I like that. I could just go for a fast summon here. That seems decent enough to me. And then that just leaves us with Deathwalker, who I guess is probably just going to move here and hit multiple targets. So we go after Drifter. 24 is fine. I probably don't want to use Fluid Knight. Fast archers. I want Bone Shaper to underspeed them. And Deathwalker, maybe it doesn't matter. So Banner, buff up the damage. We would love to see a +1 here at advantage. Didn't get there. Now that means Bone Shaper. There's attack for 3 coming in. So I could run over and attack for 2. And that probably kills. And then the attack goes into Banner Spear. I think I like that more than anything else. If I go here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We just need a -1 or better. Good. Now heal the Banner. And a 0 kills. Dang. Crit also kills. That does get us a Shadow. And a Crushing Weight back. This is just a small-ish hit into Banner, who luckily just got healed. Oh. Priest healing him back was annoying. Mark this archer, and now we should be able to just burst him. Let's see, I'm thinking... Oh, I don't have a move 4. Okay. And I don't think I have any summon cards left, do I? So I guess I'm just going to heal up Banner Spear. Maybe I'll just curse this turn. Oh, and I can heal up Banner Spear with Transfer of Essence. That's pretty decent. Or I could poison the priest. We've got options. I do have a shadow now. I don't get much out of it, though. I guess I just move the shadow and I can wound next turn. So I'll hit at range and move the shadow. What's Drifter doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. And hit him. And so Banner will just go late and move forward. Maybe try to set up a Tip of the Spear for next turn. Or I could just go for Tip of the Spear this turn. I think that works. Alright, I would love this archer to be dead, but I don't think it will be. Unless we get big damage. Not quite. Drifter could kill, though. It needs a +2. Priest is staying there, so we'll put the shadow under him for the Anger of the Dead next turn. Hey, Tojo. Nah, first room. It's been pretty standard. It's going decently. Would have loved to have seen that hit kill, but disadvantaged attack for 3 into Deathwalker seems fine to me. Or not disadvantaged into Deathwalker, but... Whew! Alright, I mean, it hurt. But I think I just heal up. We get another curse in their deck. And I have Dark now for a better heal next turn. And I get my Pierce attack into the Priest. Oh, nice crit. Lucky number 13 indeed. Alright, so Fell Remedy, just go for a fastish heal. 25 initiative is hopefully fast enough. Ooh, if it's fast attack, that's really bad for Banner. So what if Banner goes slow, right? If Banner goes slow, the only card the Priest hits with is the 9. Because he'll target the City Guard otherwise. And so that I like. And then I'll play fast, potential heal, potential just attack and kill. Ah, there's the 9. Alright, Banner. You got this. Dang, I wish I could move the shadow and heal Banner. Or I wish I could, like, teleport over there or something. And there's no way that Anger of the Dead would ever kill. So I guess my best bet is just to wound the Priest. I wish I could do more than that. Come on, Banner, tank it. Easy. I don't know why he didn't back off so that it wasn't advantaged into Banner, but or wasn't disadvantaged. But I'll take it. And now the Archer is single target, so he's guaranteed to hit the Drifter, so I can just attack him and get the shadow out. Alright, sketchy first room, but we made it. And a nice chunky heal, and we can start collecting that gold that Bone Shaper wants. I think I played no losses except for Call to the Abyss, but, I mean, does that even count? We just Unbreakable Wall here and get huge damage. Okay. Drifter has cards, right? Yeah, Drifter goes at 27 this next turn. And Deathwalker is about to long rest, so let's just put her on this. Oh, Deathwalker would love to hit to get the mark, but it's not worth it. Okay. Ah, come on, Drifter. On the bright side, as long as the priest doesn't kill... Oh, he did kill. Well, if he hadn't killed, then he would have died to the wound next turn. But now, I guess Banner goes fast and does a strengthened attack for 3. That sounds pretty good to me. And we drop... Maybe regroup? Like, everybody has a lot of health. And with the ally dead, at least we have a little bit more room in here. I hate dropping Unbreakable Wall. It always feels like I need it later in the scenario. Maybe we drop Combined Effort. I have a bit of wounding from other sources, but not that much. And then Lingering Rod is generally pretty nice here. I probably will Eclipse. Although maybe not. I could just play Strength of the Abyss. We can drop Shadow Step. We're not going to be going in melee for the attack for 3. Alright, cool. We're faster than the heal, so very possible we pick up the kill here. I get the mark. Excellent. And now Banner is super likely to kill. We just need a 0 at advantage. And we got there. Barely, but we got there. And now my -2 is out for the next room. And I have Exploding Corpse available. I have Command the Wretched Bottom available. We're going to try to burn those as fast as possible. I'm going to drop Transfer of Essence, I think. And Drifter, probably keep the loot card, right? Draining Arrows, I'm good on ticks. The muddles are okay, but not super required. Drifter seems easiest. I'll just grab the loot and get my ticks all the way up. Banner, we're going to get closer. We don't need to heal anybody, but I think the following turn I just want to go late and get off an Incendiary Throw. Or maybe I want to save that and play it with the Banner of Strength. Like, if I move in 4 late with Tip of the Spear, then maybe in the next turn I can get off a good wound or something. I like that idea. I could Eclipse, it just doesn't feel super necessary. So I think I'm just going to stall a turn. And then I just don't know if I'm even playing Rest in Shade or not. Oh, let's activate Strength of the Abyss. We have enough shadows to use that we can activate Strength of the Abyss here. That'll be pretty good. And then here, I just want to go late, get closer-ish, and get a skeleton. So we are full. We have Strength of the Abyss up now for a very powerful Deathwalker. get nice strength and attack 7s, and get my crushing weight and continuous health back up near the top. Closer, and a skeleton in, and then this next turn I just go late and I set Wrath of the Turned Earth and I summon again. So Wrath of the Turned Earth with a command the Wretched Skeleton, then the turn after we go fast, move in, and I don't know, but maybe it's like Exploding Corpse, like move skeleton into position with Flow of the Black River, Exploding Corpse. Here we're gonna go late, Tip of the Spear, Unbreakable. Maybe we can run in next to Drifter and get the Unbreakable off, then the next turn we go fast and get multiple wounds. Here, just Dark Fog, Fluid Night. I'm in range to eat a shadow to make it deal extra damage. I think I like that. And then finally, we play move 4 here so that we have flexibility on where we go. And maybe just shield. And we are ready. Show me standing still. That's not standing still. That is moving extra. Move 5, hit 5. Scary. Okay, good. I do have jump shoes on banner. That's pretty important, so I think I just move back here, because that's just a lot of hitting. And so we'll just shield retaliate. And then only one elite guard will reach. And then they run away from me after that. And leather armor saved 3 damage. That's super good. It's a very nice start. Oh. Okay, maybe it's not a very nice start. That's crazy. Thank you, Bone Shaper. I thought that from here, this guy couldn't see me. We go Elite Archer, right? He has... It's only 1 more base damage. And it's so hard to kill him. I'm gonna go for this archer up here. Unfortunately, the enemies haven't really grouped up for me. Okay, 6 damage is good. Oh, banners last? Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, and this was not supposed to be Command the Wretched. It was supposed to be summoning somebody. Well, I definitely messed that up. Let's see. I can push this guy away to attack for 3, or I move in and jump and attack for 2 up there. I think we'll get the attack for 3 off here, because it lets me move my skeleton in more. And then I'm going to run up here, and next turn hit this guy. So I think I just summon my banner and attack for 2 and a +1 kills, which would be really nice. We go really fast. I wanted 1 more skeleton, but I guess the skeleton goes here, and then the skeleton tanks really well, and we'll just put another curse in their deck. If this guy dies, I can get a shadow out of him, but that's not super likely. Drifter probably just wants to heal himself, or maybe I go like all out offense onto the Elite Archer, depending on what the priests are doing. Yeah, depending on what everybody's doing. And then I just wish I had maybe something different out of Deathwalker. Maybe I'll just teleport over and make shadows. We'll see. Alright. Scary Archer card. Priests not attacking is good. Scary Guard card. A lot of scary all the way around here. Let's see if we pick up this kill. This is what I want to know the most. -2 is out at least. We're below 50-50. Dang. On the bright side, though, he'll have a disadvantaged attack 5 into my banner. Which maybe we survive. Oh, I could have had the skeleton attack the archer. That would have been better. Move in just a little bit. And move this guy in to the archer? I think to the archer. And now Drifter could...
I just got really hungry.
Okay, give me a minute. You ate all your dinner? Okay. I'll be there in a second.
Okay.
Have you brushed your teeth? Or, here, let me get you something to eat real quick, and then...
Yeah,
we'll brush your teeth and go to bed. My son was put to bed like 30 minutes ago, but he's still hungry. But I just got him the rest of the leftovers from dinner. All right. Definitely don't love my position. I really wish I could just throw some sort of attack to kill this archer. That would be nice. Getting onto this archer. Oh, that sounds so good. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. So I'm going to move here and hit this guy. Okay, -2 is not good. Skeleton is the fastest thing here. So Skeleton is going to tank. And now we get, hopefully, good damage into this guy. Okay, good. Good. We've got Wrath of the Turned Earth. Just throw this heal just in case. And I think we're in there. Deathwalker. I can teleport here. This guy sees just one move to get here. And let's just get some extra shadows out. Oh, was that a miss into my banner? Wait, did I get 2 misses? And a crit into the Wrath of the Turned Earth. Beautiful. Now here is the strength of Bone Shaper. Yeah. Wow, so many misses. I think that means that they're out of curses now, though. Do they have, like, no cards in their deck? Okay, they are out of curses, and now it's shuffled. And they have 3 blesses, which is terrifying, but this is a pretty decent spot to be, I think. So banner, we just short rest for sure. Don't want to lose Javelin. Didn't want to lose Set for the Charge either, but it's alright. I just go fast and kill this guy, and we get the shadow out of him. Oh, kill an enemy not adjacent to you while adjacent to another enemy. If I Javelin and get a +1, it kills here. The problem is that then this archer is alive, but we could get Shirker. What's everybody else's goal? Tormentor we got. Perfectionist end at full health, and kill the last enemy to die. So I'm thinking I have Dark. I could move here and Forceful Spirits and hit 2 and leave this guy marked. That's not bad. Do I have any Wrath of the Turned Earth left? 1. What if we just, like, move 4 and just make a skeleton? Like, in this guy's face. Drifter's just gonna... Bloodletting's not bad. Fortitude here wouldn't be bad. These 2 cards just aren't bad. That means that I want to go fast-ish here. I could Exploding Corpse, but it feels a little wasteful. And I would love to go for the battle goal here, but without this guy having taken more damage... What if I... No, I don't think there's a good way to go super fast on Deathwalker. Because on Deathwalker, I would love to go fast, kill this Archerer, and then get a little bit of damage here. Oh, but then I wouldn't get the Shirker battle goal anyway. Okay, we'll just try to force it later on. Maybe this Banner of Strength placement was dumb. I think I will just short rest, move up, and Forceful Spirits. So just move 2 and Forceful Spirits. Disarm Priests. That sucks for Drifter. But at least he's pretty likely to survive. 21 is fast enough for Bone Shaper. So this all works. You want to play Transfer of Essence, but there's just too much competition for top actions. Yeah, I also like the bottom of it, though. The bottom of it is pretty nice. Oh, Banner of Strength, I forgot about that. Okay, 0 kills. Crit also kills. Way super overkills. But we got Shirker. And then coming in here, I can hit here and then here. We Strength of the Abyss on the second hit. Okay, so we want to hit here and then here. Strength of the Abyss onto this guy, and Banner of Strength onto this guy. No? I know there's a way to do this. Hit here, and then here. Strength of the Abyss into this guy, and Banner of Strength into this guy. What? Why did it undo them? I want to hit here first, and I want all of the buffs to go into this guy. Game, please. Alright, whatever. We'll just leave it like this. This is fine. We just waste the one Banner of Strength damage. But we get out one Shadow. And this is still an attack for 6. That's so much damage, Deathwalker. Oh, Skelly boy. Oh, Skelly boy, you had one job. Single target card out of Archer, though, and Priests have already gone. So we're in amazing shape here. One of these attacks goes into Wrath of the Turned Earth. Unfortunately, disarmed, so... Do I just grab a loot? Don't have any heal card or anything. I'll just grab the loot. Huh, nice bless. Would you care to be introduced to Wrath of the Turned Earth? Alright, fine. Alright, they got a couple kills. We have not seen move and heal for the priest, although I think this might only be the second turn we've come in the door. But we actually made it through the door somehow, and didn't lose a ton of stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have a good Dark Tidings. I could heal myself and summon, and I don't have elements for a good Fell Remedy heal. But maybe this works. Driving Inspiration and just do some damage here. Maybe regroup and move my banner in. Drifter can maybe go fast and kill this guy, and then Deathwalker can eat 2 shadows into the Archer. Well, as it is, I've got plenty of shadows if I miss out on a mark. Or no, I just don't even move the mark. Yeah, this is good. And then I'll have a strong Black Barrage next turn. I guess I'm pretty low on Deathwalker cards. And Drifter short rests. Heals self and poisons? It's not bad. Alright, them going fast is totally fine. We outspeed the Archer. Where's the Archer? At 29. Dang. Priest at least doesn't get multi-target down here. Does that crit kill? No. And I guess we're just healing up anyway. So heal up, and maybe if I poison here, I can kill? Or what's the guard doing? He's hitting for 6. And who is hitting the guard? The skeleton and the banner spear? Let's poison here. Because the archer is just going to hit the skeleton. So we get the banner of strength damage. And the priest has already gone. So I can move the banner in a little bit. Ooh, maybe down here is better. Oh, but then if the skeleton doesn't kill, it gets awkward. So move it up here. Deathwalker, show me big damage. Attack for 8 is crazy, coming out of a level 1 character. We just don't mark him. Okay. He barely survives, but that's fine. And we just move... Priest is gone already? Priest is gone already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's move this shadow under this guard, and we wound him next turn. Aww. Oh, so skeleton dies. So I could heal up and summon just to tank this attack 6. Or I could move in and attack for 2 and a 0 kills. We're looking at a neutral deck, though. So it's like 13 and 20 to kill. 7 and 20 to miss the kill. If I do miss the kill, then he hits Bone Shaper. And Bone Shaper has cards to lose. I think I'd rather move in and hit. Oh, -1 kills as well, because I'm in the Banner of Strength now. Easy. Easy. Alright, very nice. These priests are not healing. Their buddies have taken so much damage from the Retaliate. I'm comfortable to short rest. To tip of the spear? Unfortunately, I just don't have the movement to get over there for a tip of the spear. Let's just run that direction, I think. Or maybe even summon the wounding guy. That's actually pretty decent at this point. Here we just go fast and hit. Short rest. And then I've got a lot of ticks here, just not a lot of cards. I'll go late so that I'm not the focus of most stuff. And then maybe I just hit the priest. Most likely he's gonna just move into me, I think. Move into me and heal. And then I can just double hit him with Bloodletting Bottom. And then finally, do we just go for getting a skeleton out? I could just go for a Fell Remedy heal for good health. I could curse. I could command the Wretched. Ooh, I like that. Let's go fast-ish, heal, and command the Wretched. I think this is good for me. Dang. This priest is going to run this way, which is so good, because that guy's really low up there. Actually, I want him to run specifically to Drifter. No, he's going to run to the banner, isn't he? So I'll just come up this way and hit this guy with Incendiary Throw. I guess he's already... Okay, it missed anyway. He's under the shadow, so he's going to be wounded. But I was going to miss, so it didn't matter what I did. Hit this guy. Mark him. Boom. And then no point in playing a Lost Tomb in my shadows. I'll just get this loot up here. 12 gold's pretty nice. Command the Wretched. Oh, I use the Dark. Come on, allies. Hey, the ally deck had a +2 up top. Way to go, buddy. And we get a heal. Oh, I thought they were healing this turn. Wait, what? I'm so thrown off. I would have sworn they were healing this turn. I guess that was just an assumption. I don't know why I just assumed that. I thought I had spoken it into existence, but I guess not. But we're in very good shape. Very, very good shape. Okay, I need full health here. That's kind of hard. Deathwalker kills the final enemy. That's not too bad. And everybody else has their stuff already. So Drifter, we're just going to short rest and try to double hit this guy. I want to keep that. That's my fast card. So Drifter, double hit and hope to kill. Banner, I don't know. Deathwalker, we short rest. And I Anger of the Dead this guy for the wound. And And then what else? Maybe I don't even need to Anger of the Dead him. Maybe it makes more sense to move the shadow to where this guy's gonna be? With Dark Fog? It's not fair that misses are almost always painful, but crits are so useless all the time. Yeah, most of the time when you're attacking, you're like hoping a 0 will kill. And then a crit just feels... Crit's just overkill. It's alright. I think I'm just going to Fluid Knight this guy and try to kill him. And then I'll get his shadow and I'll move it under this guy and Anger of the Dead next turn. Javelin is fine to go now. We're just going to go for a tip of the spear into this priest and try to kill him. Which means that finally, am I just picking up loot? Just healing myself for a little bit and picking up loot? Wow. I really, really, really figured we had to be getting the heal card. It just doesn't exist in their deck. Man, and he backed off into the one spot where Banner can't get a tip of the spear now. Is this retaliate or attack? Retaliate. Well, I guess I just take buffed damage with Driving Inspiration from the Banner. Get a little bit. I think I would rather kill the priest, so let's go for that. I'm just gonna move down here, I think. And then here I just want to heal up. Do I still have regroup? I do still have regroup, so I can throw that on Bone Shaper to heal her to full. I have Fluid Knight, which kills either of these guys. If I kill this one, I can put the shadow here and wound that guy. I guess that makes that a little bit better. And we'll just go ahead and Strength of the Abyss so that a -2 kills. Even with him getting his shield. Called it. I needed the Banner of Strength and the Strength of the Abyss, but we got there. And then now wound under this guy. Move this closer so that I can use it for a Strength of the Abyss. Okay, only 3 shadows, but 3 shadows is fine. And now it's just Anger the Dead with... Well, I guess that's all I do, just wound this guy. Now we know for sure it's move and heal, right? I feel like it's been 6 turns in a row of it not being move and heal. No matter what, Drifter's fine. He can just run away if he gets attacked relatively quickly. Banner... I guess I could move the Bone Shaper over with regroup. And then I could, like, Resolved Courage. Or maybe Unbreakable Wall. Or I could just heal up. Let's summon and heal up. And then here, we really don't have too much because I don't want to take damage. Okay, we finally got the heal. So this guy is wounded. We'll kill him last. That way we have plenty of time to pick up all of the loot. I probably would have had enough time to summon something and heal up all the way back to full. Drifter, would I rather get an attack 4 or a poison? I have 2 crushing weights left. Let's get the poison here. Dang, +2 would have been nice. Do I still have fortitude? I feel like I do. 1 second. Both of the children had been put to bed, but neither of them wanted to sleep. Okay, what is the plan? I think I'm going to go ahead and just summon here. And then we'll just need to find a heal 2 somewhere, but we can get that. Summon, and then next turn just Exploding Corpse on this guy. I like that. Deathwalker. Maybe I move Shadow and attack this guy hard. Here we just have 2 cards, so we'll play him. Give him a strengthened attack for 4. Not strengthened, but buffed up. Okay, cool. Black Barrage is the card I wanted to lose because I can go for a Fluid Knight Dark Fog into this guy. And Drifter is also hitting that guy. I do not have Fortitude. It's fine to lose Bloodletting. I'd rather have the health. This guy's poisoned, and if I come here, I get in the banner. So we just move there and attack for 2. Disarmed again. That's so annoying. I guess Drifter gets the loot then. And we miss. I guess I just move 2 here. Oh, I could have done the other move and gotten a Crushing Weight back, but it's fine. Deathwalker is just going to crit here. This Shadow under this guy. We get the Strength of the Abyss, the Banner of Strength, all that jazz, +1 kills. Banner, oh my gosh, Deathwalker standing in a Banner of Strength is so OP. That's so good. Oh, okay. Well, he crits right back. I didn't even crit, I just got a +2. We'll just summon and loot. And now Long Rest heals me to full. Long Rest banner can tank. Probably just teleport here. If this guy gets his 30, he can move up. Actually, let's just short rest Drifter and run away. That's cool. Okay, 55. Was the priest? Fast immobilize. Oh, didn't kill my torchbearer. This guy has move 3. Let's just poison him. He is strengthened, which is actually kind of scary. But I can just lose 2 cards to damage. Or I could teleport Deathwalker in. But he's like basically guaranteed to kill Deathwalker. If I teleport here, he goes after Drifter. If I teleport here, I could eat both Shadows with Anger of the Dead. Well, Drifter has 2 cards to lose, but then it means that Deathwalker has to tank for him after that. Deathwalker would have to lose cards from discard, though. So I would rather go here. Oh. Dang. But I'm not in range to attack him. Even if I eat the Shadows. Man, that's so annoying. The only way I can attack him is if I teleport here, but then I take a big hit. So I guess I just teleport here. Alright, that's fine. But now I have to purposely tank him. So that he doesn't kill Drifter. Keep the move 4. No Banner of... whatever this is called. Torchbearer. Tip of the Spear is pretty good here. I like... let's just fast Exploding Corpse, right? And then maybe this way I run up towards the guard. It's not amazing. Oh, it's really not amazing, actually. Here I want to just Fluid Knight, but that's not even... guaranteed. Alright, I need to send somebody up here to help. And we might miss out on Deathwalker's closer. Okay, he's hitting for 6, which means Deathwalker needs to tank him. Torchbearer, you have not been that useful. This guy's in range 4, right? Nice. Crit? It's strengthened. Nope, can't get that crit anywhere. Alright, Deathwalker is going to move right here. I can lose a card to damage if I need to. I attack him with this Strength of the Abyss. Crit kills. +2, he dies to wound. Okay, excellent. Excellent. So even if he attacks Deathwalker and kills her this turn, she loses this card, but then he dies to wound next turn. And we just didn't get closer. But we have no deaths. Yeah, my banner, or my torchbearer is getting hit here. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and Exploding Corpse this guy. Very good damage. And then I just move closer myself. That's totally fine. We just long rest and he's dead. So here I want to stay full health, so I'll just go fast and attack for 2. Go fast, attack for 2, move down here, and then I can get off the tip of the spear, and that probably kills all of the enemies. Dang, barely not. Oh, come on. Alright, I think I run over this way. We've got plenty of stamina. And I want the loot. think I'm just going to go right here and attack for 2. Because I see a world where theoretically we fail to kill this guy if he just heals up every turn and we're just trying to attack him for 2. Unfortunately, Deathwalker can't get that shadow. And she is now exhausted, but she and Drifter are both up here and perfectly safe. Yeah, I really do not have anything good here except for making a skeleton. And the only good thing I have here is Tip of the Spear, but we're not in that. I could regroup to move Bone Shaper over here and Tip of the Spear if he stays still. I'm going to short rest here and go at 18, I think. Attack him and then move here for a Tip of the Spear. I think I have boots. Beautiful. And so here I can go at 10 and buff it up. And I just want to get the kill and move on. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, he's guaranteed to move here to hit both of us, right? So I can step here. Oh, but I'm not going to be full health anymore. He's guaranteed to move there, and we're still in a Tip of the Spear. Oh, I could lose a card to damage on Bone Shaper. Good. Alright, Banner goes at 10 here and gets an advantaged attack. The only problem is if he gets 8 or 9 and kills Banner, then she's dead. Maybe I should have long rested. Oh my gosh. -1. -1. I never doubted. Oh, but I'm disarmed. Dang it. Alright, a very sketchy way to end, but we are ending it here, right? We just need a 0. You've pulled a bunch of minuses. Look at this. We just need a 0. Super likely. Easy. Alright, well, we missed out on a little bit of loot, and we didn't get Bone Shaper's goal, which we could have if I had lost a card to damage the previous turn, but we made it out. We got Shirker and Tormentor. No way to get closer. Didn't kill 2 guards on Drifter. That's kind of interesting. But no deaths. Pretty fair amount of gold. Good lumber. Bad metal. I would have much preferred more metal, but we got all the herbs. And we will be going to Algok's scouting. To morale. Did we save any guards? No, I don't think we saved any guards. They all died. Whoops.
An incoming merchant
okay, here's an attack.
Town fisherman off to a dense school of large fish.
Let's not get attacked. And we lose a morale. Maybe getting attacked would have been better. I don't know. Here, I think I'm going to grab a spyglass for incendiary throw. Makes it much more likely to get the wound, which is pretty nice. We'll grab a traveling cloak. That way I can get 3 summons without having to heal. We already have boots, so no flexible slippers. Deathwalker, unfortunately, just a wood. I could grab a crude bow. Why not? It's better than having nothing. And Drifter, I could get Protective Scepter. I guess I'll get Protective Scepter on both of these characters. It could help. Unfortunately, that means that we don't have any resources to build a building. But that's fine. I could get a Renewing Potion on somebody. Leather Armor, Amulet of Life sounds pretty good to Renewing Potion. Yeah, let's do that. Of all of the things we could get with it, that's one of the better ones. And we're ready for scouting, the one where you have to kill the enemies. We're going 4-man here. I think 4-man is pretty reasonable here. We get a bunch of Corpse Cap. That's very nice. 13 XP. This is a long scenario. We can get that. Kill an enemy before its first turn. Kill the last enemy. Get the least loot. We'll aim for that. 3 or fewer enemies. More loot. Not adjacent to you while you're adjacent to another one. We'll grab that one again. 2 or more negative conditions. 2 negative conditions sounds very doable. Do I change a card here at all? Let's take Deflecting Maneuver over Combined Effort? I don't know. I want everything, but the bottom shield on Deflecting Maneuver is really good into all of the archers in this scenario. They're the thing that's scary. And this very first beginning of this first room is a bit terrifying. 3 guards right in front of our face, and 2 archers at the back of the room. Ideally, the archers just stay back there at the back of the room for a while. Ideally. But it's not guaranteed. I think they only have 2 standstill guards. Wow. Wow, that looks scary. So I'm going to go fast, Resolved Courage, and Incendiary Throw to get a wound on all 3 of them, hopefully. I would also love to go fast and get a skeleton out with Wrath of the Turned Earth to tank. Most ideally, it's just stand still on these guys. I think I can just go for a skeleton, and hopefully we can spread damage out. And hopefully it's not heavy move from archers. Hopefully if it's moving, it's like move and trap, or just move 1, or stand still. They've got several just move 1s, and those would all be pretty nice to see. Deathwalker did really good in that last scenario. I didn't check how much damage she dealt, but I'm sure it was a ton. So we'll go for a very similar playstyle here. This is pretty bad. That's a heavy move card out of archers, but not their most. And it is heavy move out of guards, but they're hitting light at least. So banner, let's focus elite. I think we strengthen it, and now we're guaranteed, basically guaranteed, to get the wounds on everybody. If I move here and skeleton here, then elite would hit Bone Shaper, which I don't like, and normal would hit banner, most likely. Which elite is first? This elite is first, so he would go like 1, 2, and hit skeleton. Then this guy would go 1 and hit bone. And then this guy would go 1, 2, and hit banner. If I just summon the skeleton here, this guy goes 1, 2, this guy goes 1, 2, this guy goes... Then it's the normal. They both hit Banner Spear. Banner Spear has a shield. I think I go for this. Oh, and I can Protective Scepter. Nice. Okay, cool. I wish that skeleton had been able to get off an attack. But... Ow. This guy has lower attack. Good. We would have lived even crit there, but... Still, it's a lot of damage. And those guys moved a lot, which I really, really don't like. Alright. We've got to have fast Drifter heal, I think. Let's just focus on killing this guy ASAP. This looks absolutely terrifying. Need to make sure they can't underspeed me. Just go fast and come down here and hit the poisoned guy. Ooh. We just throw a Dark Fog here. It gets 3 curses in the deck. Oh, but then I have such little shadow movement for the rest of the scenario. But it's such a good looking Dark Fog. Although, I mean, I guess it's only doing 1/7 of this guy's health. Like, it's attack for 9, which makes it really, really tempting. And this room is the hardest part of the scenario. I would just hate to not have moved Shadow 5 for the rest of the scenario. After that, I'm looking at, like, moving Shadows 2. I think I have to go for it, though. Here we go for fast heal and just hit this guy hard. I've got Unbreakable Wall to hit 2 of them for decent damage. Or I've got Disarm on the Elite. Disarm on the Elite sounds pretty nice. And then maybe I wouldn't have to Dark Fog, but I probably still do have to. Here, if I skeleton... If Deathwalker moves out of the way and Banner Spear pushes this guy, then a skeleton and an exploding corpse could be really nice. So we'll just go for curses, curse and skeleton, and then next turn maybe an exploding corpse. I think this is going to be okay. Oh, they're hitting super hard, and the archers reach. This is worst case scenario. Absolute worst case scenario for their cards. Let's see. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so he'll just go here, right? Yeah. And then this guy goes 1, 2, and they both hit Banner Spear, which is so bad. 4, 3. This guy's gonna hit Banner 2. So do I back up 1? Oh, man. I think I just have to hope that Banner can tank it. I give Banner a heal. I give Banner a Protective Scepter. And I hit this guy with a Fortitude. Maybe I should have moved Drifter in. I don't know. I can move Deathwalker up to tank the archers, but that seems pretty dumb. Let's just put the curses in their deck and hope. Okay, that's good damage. Pretty good damage overall. That's okay-ish. That's not okay. Show me miss. I put 3 curses in. It wasn't even a curse. And now I've put 5 curses in. Dang, if I summon a skeleton, it can't get in anywhere. Oh, but if I go for fast push, that problem goes away. Okay, so Here, it's fast push. And that maybe even kills this guy. At the very least, I push him away. Then Living Bones goes here and hits here. And I could Exploding Corpse him for a couple hits, but I think I would rather Wrath of the Turned Earth to have him tank. Unfortunately, both of these archers still see Banner Spear. So we go for Transfer of Essence, bottom, to heal Banner Spear. And Banner Spear is playing Deflecting Maneuver to shield against those archers, which is why we brought that card. No shadows out, but it's possible this guy gives us one. But we've got a decent Forceful Spirits even without it. So we just Forceful Spirits. And Drifter took insane damage. They do still have 5 curses in the deck, though. So that's what we're relying on for some here. Go relatively fast and potentially double heal, maybe just single heal. Whew. Scary. That's so bad. Drifter's survival plan here is to use the leather armor and just not get hit. I luckily am faster than these guys and push them away, so they don't matter. I do not boots here. That's good damage. Just push this guy away, and I get a shadow out. And then I shield 2 against ranged attacks. Leather armor, he draws a curse here. Easy. Shambling Skeleton goes in. Bone Shaper heals self for 2. Heals Banner for 5. And Banner has 2 shield. Into attack 6, attack 5 this turn. That's so dumb. We'll use the crude bow here. Forceful Spirits here and then here. +2 and kill? No. And then we just have to hope that Banner survives. She's got the shield too. Oh, okay. I could throw a heal into Banner here. Alright, let's Amulet of Life myself. Let's Renewing Potion. Ooh. My self-heal and my Scepter. We throw the Scepter into Banner. Self-heal myself. Self-heal myself. And then I could heal 3 into Banner. But she has shield 3 from attack 6. So a 0 does 3 damage. And then a 0 does 2 damage. She survives 2 zeros, but that seems a little sketchy. So do I heal the full or do I attack for 5? Dang. Should have attacked. Oh well. I mean, we're alive. We're still alive. Now, Exploding Corpse is okay, but it's not amazing. Another curse in their deck sounds decent. And then I can use that to command an attack into this guy. And I can even Exploding Corpse. So I like that. Javelin to pull this archer in, and then Tip of the Spear hits both. We have shadows now, so Fluid Knight, it's just one shadow. And everybody here is healthy. I can just grab a tick and hit. I'm never killing. I could double attack. I only have one continuous health left. Okay, then let's get multiple ticks back. Fast archers I do not love to see. I could boots here so that skeleton is the focus for one of them. Otherwise they're both hitting banner. 3 and 4. But then I don't get to command my skeleton. I think this is fine. Good. Bone Shaper has been super clutch. I don't know why it didn't place the trap right there. I really wanted the trap right there, and it definitely should have, because it says place it in the closest empty hex. I guess it didn't think the hex was empty because of the shadow. But I was going to get to pull this guy in. And into the trap. Dang. Very underwhelming tip of the spear. Oh, I could Exploding Corpse here. I think instead we're just going to Eternal Torment. It gets the curse in their deck, and now it's 0 kills. Beautiful. And they all suffer too. I get a new shadow out. We place the new shadow here, and the skeleton is the focus of the guard. And like all of a sudden, just like that, it looks like we've made it through. Hit here and get... Wait, what? Okay. Get a continuous health back. And then I'll just move 3 and get a continuous health back. We will Strength of the Abyss and Fluid Knight. I think since they've already gone, I go for the Elite. Okay, didn't kill, but I got good damage. And it looks like we've made it through this first room. Not too scathed. Well, let's not get overconfident here. Could very easily die still. We have seen both 14 and 16, and those are not shuffles, though. So we're guaranteed to underspeed these guys with 18. Drifter is fine to tank here. Maybe we'll Bloodletting to try to kill him and get a tick. Rest in Shade, I don't have any shadows. So we just hit with Black Barrage. And then finally, I use the Dart for a heal. No, I have not done a Nuzlocke for Gloomhaven Digital. I want to try it, though. Alright, we hit here. Advantage means a +1 kills. We're looking at a brand new deck. Oh, come on. Dang, the difference between getting a +1 there and not is huge. Oh, it's huge. Move Drifter in here, because we're all before them, and Drifter played double attacks. And so now, man, if this guy had died, then I would have had a boosted attack. I think I want this thing dead, so I hit here. Okay, he dies. Unfortunately, I don't get the shadow from him, but him dying is really good. Now, Bone Shaper just commands an attack for 2 and gets to heal up. Maybe that's a mistake. Alright, Drifter can tank a disadvantaged attack for 6 no matter what. So I do this attack here and hope it kills, but it didn't. And since it didn't, I don't run out of ticks here. I hit this guy. And now just 1 health remaining in the room. But no shadows, unfortunately. Do I just hope that this is fast enough? Oh. 43 is very sketchy. What card did he just have? He just had a shuffle. Oh, I don't know. I need a tissue. I want to try really hard for this attempt, and if it fails, maybe we switch over to Gloomhaven Digital for something a little different. This right here is so frustrating, because do I short rest somebody just for this 1 hit point of damage? .43 is very sketchy. There's a 44, a 56, a 64. So 5 cards would be faster than that. And then when they go faster than that, it's just so easy for Drifter to die. So I think I short rest here. I can guaranteed go faster, and I just move up and I push into trap. And then, oh, whoops, I want to short rest there. Although... I meant to click short rest. I promise I meant to click short rest and accidentally hit continue. So if this doesn't kill, we're going back. Okay. Easy. Whoops. Whoops. Multicolored cloak. That is very interesting. Definitely not a Bone Shaper item. Ooh, we got the Arrow Vine. That is nice. That is nice. I've never messed around with the multicolored cloak, but when you get hit, create any element of your choice. I mean, sounds really nice for Geminate. And I'm pretty content with how this first room went. What losses did I play? Just Dark Fog? Dark Fog is a pretty bad card to lose, but in the grand scheme of things, could have been way worse. I think we drop Unbreakable Wall because we're just not really going to have a chance to play it in the next room. And yeah, we lost Dark Fog, but that's fine. We did activate both Strength and Call to the Abyss, though, so 3 losses already is a little bit rough, especially because I'm leaving this room with just 1 shadow. And I don't have the ability to move it a lot. So I'm probably just going to... I don't know what I'm going to use the shadow for, but it's not going to be super exciting. We'll drop Rest and Shade. The Crude Bow got a good use, though. Alright, long rest my 2 12-carders. Just move this shadow, and then next turn teleport to it. Just give someone who's not Drifter a Regenerate. Yeah, so give myself a Regenerate and move 4. So sad that I didn't get to use those traps. Alright, so I can theoretically set up a bunch of skeletons before going through this door. But it doesn't feel... I don't know, I don't super want to do that because going through the door, it takes a long time before I reach the enemies. I also need to babysit these drifter ticks. What are they looking like? 2 and 3 could be worse. We get 2 of them back right now. And then I don't have any other cards to get any back. I could move in and throw down the Banner of Strength. I don't hate that idea. Although I only have 1 banner moving card, and that's Regroup, and that doesn't sound very good. Let's just get closer for now, and then I think I'm going to run in and play Deflecting Maneuver next time. And I'm going to want to Incendiary Throw as well. I think I just teleport over there. No shadow movement means that I'm going to eat the shadow with, like, Anger of the Dead, maybe? Means that I'm probably not going to get off of Fluid Knight this rest cycle. And then here we just move 4 and make a Skelly. Let's see. Let's get 1 more continuous health and 1 more crushing weight. Maybe I should have positioned Deathwalker differently so the skeleton was closer. 1 skeleton sounds kind of bad, so I think I'm going to go late, move 3, and make another. I feel like I have to just go here. So, Banner is opening the door. Drifter is going in quickly to throw a Protective Scepter if necessary. These guys are moving a lot, so I can... they're gonna get around this rock, which is nice. What is my buddy doing? Buddy's late moving and attacking. I love that. And Scout is not moving. Range 4, attack 3. So... we've got move 3, attack range 4 on all of the archers. So the elite goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what if I just go here? One of them hits the priest. If I go here, one of them hits me. But I also get an attack off on this guy. And they're going to group up a lot. And I like this. So, move to attack with poison. And we are getting 2 hits in on Banner, so let's just throw the shield. One hit. And now they're so grouped up for Incendiary Throw. Priest, we would love to see more damage than that. Okay, Curse is fine. -1 is beautiful. Oh, I can't use my item next turn. And Drifter got in the way. It's okay, the skeletons are going to get a move on. And here... I can use the crude bow, move here. Attack the archer and Strength of the Abyss this shadow to make it an attack for 4. Oh, nice. Okay. That's a nice crit. Here, I mean, I really want Incendiary Throw. Unfortunately, I'm not in range to stand still and get the shield. But And I can't Spyglass, but this guy is poisoned. So -1, everything that's not -2 and miss would get all 4 wounds, and that just sounds so valuable. If I long rest here, it seems safe, and then it's really feeling like I go for a Vile Assault here. I have 4 crushing weights, so if I move 3, I can get up 1. The only problem is that then there are a lot of attacks potentially coming at me. So what if I go even faster with Bone Shaper, and I move skeletons into position, and maybe we'll just Wrath of the Turned Earth and attack. Okay, move and loot. Heal and Bless is not the best card. We're the 31. That's an extra damage card. That's unfortunate. I just come here and we'll get the damage spread out. -1, beautiful. We went into the poison guy and they're all wounded. This is very nice. Very nice. Oh. Why did I think the skeletons were reaching? They definitely do not reach. Which means that they definitely do not split the tanking for me. Dang, I should have command... Should have done Command the Wretched instead of Wrath of the Turned Earth, and that would have got him there. So if Drifter goes here, this guy shoots Banner. Both of these shoot Drifter. Drifter has attack for 4, attack for 5 with a shield 1, and I'll just Amulet to be full health. I think it's fine. And this guy's not attacking. Missing when I'm playing a loss is not what I want to see, though. So there goes a lot of my ticks. Oh, no. Dang it. I really wanted to play the Banner of Strength right here in front of this door. Man. That feeling when 6 health is just not anywhere close to enough. Alright, Deathwalker. We have 0 shadows available right now. I just don't think I can play Eclipse ever, though. We drop Lingering Rot. I can't afford that. We go fast. Skeleton goes in. We curse and command him to attack. We go fast, step up, and double hit. But I would like to go after Bone Shaper, so maybe I'm committing to boots on Bone Shaper. They're all wounded, so I don't need Anger of the Dead. We just had to lose a card to damage here, so do I long rest? Here I can relatively fast heal or hit and back up. I think we're just going to short rest here. Even though I just had to lose a card, I am actually relatively healthy. And so I've got a multi-target Unbreakable Wall, but they're not there. I've got a multi-target Tip of the Spear. A multi-target Resolved Courage is pretty nice. Okay, we get a fast disarm. I like that. Just had to blow my nose. We don't even need the boots. We don't even need the boots. That is really good. So now that means I don't resolve courage. I go here for the tip of the spear. Oh, boots would have helped Deathwalker a lot here. What's the scout card? Oh, a big attack with poison. Oh, Spyglass dodged the miss, but not in a super fantastic way. Unfortunately, that disarm is not going to help me very much. Because hopefully he's dead. +1? Nice. Oh, and a +2. Beautiful. Alright, come on, skeleton. Oh, it's Drifter. So, attack 4, attack 3. Really feels like I need to heal up for that. Oh, wait, but skeleton's going to be in the way. Let's kill. Okay. And then I just don't move Drifter or anything. We just stay here. And then skeleton, unfortunately, does not go to the hex I wanted. But it should be fine. We just move closer. I believe this is 5 range. They get the curse in their deck. Skeleton attacks again, and the elite is hitting the skeleton, not the banner spear. Do we live that? Oh, totally fine. All right, second room has gone very well. Probably just healing with Fell Remedy. I would love to get more curses in their deck. They do have 3, though. That actually puts me in a really good spot. And we're going to see some heals come out of this priest eventually. For now, I just go fast, potentially shield up against them and hit at range. Go fast and attack with my shadow. And long rest. Oh. Yeah, we'll boots. And so I'm not gonna eat 2 shadows. I'm just gonna hit here. And mark. Unfortunate. At least I didn't eat an extra shadow for it, though. And I don't want to move forward. What's the priest card? Good damage. Shield 2 against ranged attacks. Attack for 4 and 3 coming in is rough, so we try to get a kill here. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, but he hits the skeleton. Okay. Totally fine. I knew that was happening. I just forgot. We survived that, right? Oh, the shield 2 makes us survive. Wow. Let's just get a skeleton out, right? Oh, I guess healing banner for 4 would have been pretty good too. But I think she still has regroup. Oh, priest didn't reach. That is depressing. I'm going to keep everything that can give me ticks. So we'll drop deadly shot. And then here I just move in and get a tick back. Here we just go fast and we hope for a 0 to kill this guy. What is that? I could also just go fast, regroup myself, and run away. Long rest. And hope that this is fast enough. Good, it is. And we get a priest heal. So Drifter runs here and hits this one. I'm gonna regenerate myself and just grab loot. Oh, collect fewer loot tokens than anybody else. Okay, we're gonna not pick up the loot. What if we just move to the door? We're long resting, so this is a good spot. Okay, I think I just double up into the guy. Oh, let's hit this guy, and we'll just eat a shadow with it. And then now a 0 kills. Nice. And we'll give this guy disadvantage into us. And I need... Now, as long as Banner doesn't pick up any more loot, she gets her battle goal. And this is double disadvantage into both of my characters. Still hurt. Nice. Didn't even draw the miss. And we've got a lot of skeletons. This is going very well. Oh, this is going so well. Get Wrath of the Turned Earth up. Go for a Dark Tidings in the last room. Let's drop Fell Remedy. The healing could be nice, but it doesn't feel necessary. This guy's guaranteed to die to wound, so we don't need to worry about anything. Banner, long rest, and then we open the door next turn. Here we just move and get a tick. And I need a lot of movement over here. You could have saved that +2 for the next room, dude. Do not move the skeletons towards me. Move this guy out of the way. And then I can take his spot. Move towards the door and get back probably a crushing weight. I feel like we just want damage in this room. Actually, maybe I should have opened the door. I'm not certain. Don't need deflecting maneuver anymore. We got a lot of stamina. This is looking pretty good. Despite the fact that this can be a very tricky scenario. And we burned Dark Fog super early, which is scary, but I think it's worked out. Just this one shadow. I'll just run in and attack. And so here we'll open the door and maybe get a ranged attack, maybe not. And here we'll go after, and we're probably just going to hold the door. What are they doing? Move and loot. Love it. And stand still. Okay, this is really good. Let's just get back here. Oh, I guess with move and loot I could have attacked. Oh well. This is going to bring them so far in. So do I step up so that I can fortitude somebody? No, I don't think I do. And I don't need to shield or anything. I think I will just back up to here, though. I don't know why I'm feeling it. I'm not going to take the time to figure out exactly where they're going. but I'm feeling going there. Because these guys were moving so much, they were getting in. Maybe if I had positioned differently, a skeleton could have hit this turn. I don't know. We've got a lot going on here. And I guess I just hit this guy? I mean, that's where everything is centered around right now. Attack for 4, and he's marked. Skeletons just cannot get in there. So Drifter's going to short rest, hit, and get out. That's fine. Yeah, just go fast, back up, or hit this guy and back up. Skeletons, unfortunately, we're probably not going to get a good exploding corpse. So maybe we'll just flow the Black River and curse. Incendiary Throw sounds nice, so let's back off and do that. Maybe 3 wounds. Do I have 2 hexes here to back off to? I do. And then if everybody's gone and killed, we can Fluid Knight. If not, we can Forceful Spirits. Okay, scary card out of them, but also the Priest does not back away because he can't. So I just back off down here. Ooh, or right here. Let's stay close to the clump for potential formations. But we Spyglass this for triple wound. Good. Good, good, good. Good job, Priest. Drifter just hits here. And gets out of the way for skeletons. And then skeletons tank basically everything. Banner will get hit once, maybe twice. I thought I already grabbed this loot, but I'll pick it up now. And then I would like to let this guy die to wound, but I get the shadow if I kill him. Nice. And then we can use that shadow to hit the elite in the back, I think. Will be the play. Or maybe I'll hit 2 targets and not use my shadow. Because I can come right here and hit this guy and this guy and this one. And we'll mark the second guy. Beautiful. And there are those curses coming in. Ow. Alright, Wrath of the Turned Earth Exploding Corpse works perfect for me. Resolve Courage I can maybe find on somebody somewhere. But maybe not. We've got 25 for it then. Low on cards, so a long rest and get a tick back and hit this guy. Scary card out of them, but I do have a lot of attacks going into this guy. Was that disarm? Oh, and he's disarmed. Absolutely beautiful. Banner of Strength would have gone really hard here if I had been able to get it out. But that's alright. I cleaned up some stuff in Task Manager, and hopefully that helps with some of this lag. Now I could move in and Resolved Courage, but not worth eating 2 attack 6 poisons. So we'll just... I can probably pick up a loot now. No, I can't. Does anybody want to heal? No. So we'll just do nothing. Are these guys walling the door? They are walling the door, so only one skeleton's gonna get in. That's alright. Oh, is the guard gonna get in? Okay. That's fine. We can drop Eclipse. The move forward's okay, but definitely not necessary. I've got a skeleton, so we just long rest. Long rest. Move up and hit this guy. I feel fine for Drifter. He seems decently safe enough. We'll just hit with Fluid Knight. Oh, actually, I was thinking I would go before his shield, but maybe I'd rather hit one of the guys in the back. Let's just go for this guy who's lower. And hit him for 7. And mark him. Nice. And then we can just grab this. Man, 4-player Strength of the Abyss, Call to the Abyss, Deathwalker feels so strong. I can afford to move up and hit this guy and take Retaliate. And take 2 attacks for 3. I'll just use my final heal tick with this Amulet of Life. And now 2 attacks for 3 is not very scary. Alright, well now a crit kills me. Good. Alright, we've gotten a very good amount of loot in this level. Oh, I have not gotten the XP that I need, though. Alright, I think I'll play move 4 and just wound the guy in front. I need XP, so we will command the Wretched Exploding Corpse. Dang, we need so much more XP. These each only give 1. Alright, well, we'll spend a couple turns summoning. I have Dark, no Shadows. And I'll just run out of ticks here, but that's fine. Heal myself, hit this guy for 5. And we get an extra heal. So move 4, jump. Actually, let's hit first. Oh, advantage was not enough. 2 attacks for 5 is kind of annoying. It's probably just fine, though. How much health on this thing? 24. That is definitely annoying. Do I just attack this guy for 1 now? No, I think I hit him for 5. It'll use my final tick, and then I just back off. And now I've got no ticks at all. So I'm just attacking for 2. There we go, skeleton. Hit him again. Hit him again. Oh, Priest is gonna get hit here, but only by 1 guy. Okay, very nice. Whew. That's a lot of damage, but now the damage gets spread since Priest came up. Okay, I need 5 more XP. So I probably am just summoning for a bit. Fluid Knight is good, but I think it's fine to drop, because here I really just want to Forceful Spirits again, right? And then here, just Javelin this guy and run to the chest. And I don't have any ticks, so we just hit with what we can. Oh, except we can't hit with that. Heal is not the card I wanted to see from you, dude. Maybe I should have thrown that damage into the ice sheet. Dang. 2 metal, 1 hide is pretty underwhelming. Good. And Deathwalker just gets 1 more turn, but it'll be like attack for 4 or something like that. Do I grab the... Yeah, I do. I would love a medal. A medal? A medal? No. Drifter doesn't have many cards, but maybe I do activate Sustained Momentum just so that I have a chance to reach over there. And also it means that I can actually attack this guy. Oh, I still had Crushing Weight. I thought I was out of Crushing Weight. Here I really just want XP more than anything else. And I've killed 1 of my 15 summons. Alright, Deathwalker's final turn, but she gets off a good attack. Here we'll just long rest to get our Spyglass back. And long rest. Maybe I shouldn't have activated that loss. I would also really like for this priest to start attacking and doing damage. Oh, Deathwalker. That's not how we end the scenario. At least this guy backed off so Skeleton can reach him. Guys, this is not what we're looking for. Let's see. Don't need to move 4. Dang. Okay, so No Remorse is move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That barely doesn't reach, so I need to get 1 closer first. If I can kill this guy with Malicious Conversion, I get a skeleton. Let's just buff our damage and hit this thing. And Deathwalker is exhausted. Drifter's just gonna run in and hit this guy for 5. And Priest is just healing. Oh, I wanted to Spyglass it, but +1 is pretty good. I appreciate that heal, because now it's a lot easier for me to get more skeletons out. And we go for the Malicious Conversion. Because that's worth 2 XP if it goes perfectly. We just need a 0 to kill. Nice, and we get the 2 XP. Presumably. And now I guess I unsummon 2 skeletons so that I can resummon them. And it's just about everybody's final turn, but there are no monsters. Spyglass, you show me the crit? Nope. Drifter just barely doesn't reach to hit for 3. And does huge damage. Not quite. Alright, Drifter is now exhausted. Eventually this priest will be attacking, I swear. And just one more summon next turn. Oh no, that got us Workhorse? Did it give us 2 XP for that? Or was it just behind 1? Perfect. Finally, the priest decides to help destroy this ice. We back up. Next turn, I get a... I guess not next turn, but the turn after, I get an advantaged attack for 4. If I summon this skeleton, do I exhaust to stamina? No, I can long rest. But then I need to unsummon at least 1. Let's go ahead and unsummon this guy just so that I don't forget. This ended up being very close, but we made it. This first room is just so terrifying, but it's a lot easier in 4-player than 3, I think. Probably easiest in 2, but if you play 2-player, you don't get as much loot. And we will let Banner get the final hit. Oh, maybe not. Does the priest get it? He does. He wanted all the credit for himself. All right, good scenario. I know we got at least 1 Aerovine. I think we might have gotten 2. Wow. 2 level ups on level 2 is crazy. Oh, I never got Shirker. Oh, I could have gotten it at the end there too. I didn't kill a guard on Drifter. That's kind of crazy. But we got everything else. Got 2 Arrowvine. Deathwalker did the most damage. Fitting. 9 enemies killed for Bone Shaper. I wonder why that ended up working out that way. Alright, very nice. Kind of interesting to see Banner Spear dealing more damage than Drifter. Because I didn't think that Banner had done all that much. But we are in there.
The ice barrier.
To the boss fight. And I want to unlock Snowflake. We'll see what ends up happening, though. Yeah, I got the multicolored cloak and then literally never got attacked. That's funny. How many enemies are in this first room? It's only 5. So there's no point in trying to get the Bone Shaper Mastery. So I'd probably just leave my cards the same. Banner Spear got a perk. Let's take Armor. Although, it would have made sense to remove a -1 for this, because I don't have any armor right now. We'll just take armor on both, and then I don't have to worry about forgetting. Deathwalker didn't get either perk, and Bone Shaper got one of them. And at 3 health or less. 7 or fewer experience points. If we just do ranged attacks. Never play your lower initiative card. Ugh. Don't like those. Maybe we'll go for Dawdler. We'll just see. 2 enemies in the same round is tough for Drifter. Overkill by 4 is also pretty tough for Drifter. We'll try it. Only 5 enemies in this first room doesn't seem too bad. 3 archers, 2 guards. Can start to get some curses stacked up on them. But the angle we're coming from on the top side going into the boss room means it's going to be really, really tough to get to Fist to kill him. We're going to need to use like a Banner Spear pull with Javelin, maybe? He can be poisoned. But first, we've got a situation to deal with here. I kind of like pull and disarm. That seems like a pretty decent start. I mean, while everybody else can get set up. I guess Call to the Abyss doesn't make any sense here, does it? So maybe we'll just set up to wound next turn with Anger of the Dead. And meanwhile, skeletons. Still archers, I kind of like. Super hard hitting guards, but that doesn't matter. Because at least this guy's disarmed. And he got missed, but he got disarmed. Oh, what a leather armor. Blocked 7 damage. Huh.
If Good night, Daddy.
What are you doing? Okay, good night. You were supposed to go to bed a long time ago. I thought Mama got you. Have to move out to get my skeleton. And at least he can tank for us next turn. I guess I want to move the shadow one more time before I anger the dead. Because they're not very likely to walk into it. But I do get two guys here. And I can hit them both with Forceful Spirits. It seems fine. I could just Incendiary Throw here, and then I don't need to Anger of the Dead, and then I can back up and get rid of my disadvantage. And here, maybe it's just like double hit? Or just single hit? What am I doing with this skeleton? Is a question. I guess I wouldn't mind just getting another one. I don't mind healing up and getting double curses. Okay, barely moving archers. This is good. This is pretty good. So double wounds here. Very nice. Then double curses. And either heal for 2 or attack for 2. I'll grab the heal. Back up. And hit both for 3. Show me crit? Oh, I already failed Dawdler. I knew that was going to happen. I should have gone for a 1. Checkmark 1. Ooh. That's a nice looking crit. Okay. That's all fine. Oh, I love seeing move 1 not even reaching. Much better than last turn. Let's see. I want to move a shadow over towards the archers. Maybe I just go fast and attack this guy for 2 and move shadow towards the archers and anger the dead next turn. Then here, we don't want to go over 7 XP, so we just do a ranged attack so that it's not a formation. Here I'll just go fast and summon to tank and then back away. And here, is anybody killing this thing? Maybe Banner. If he's dead after Banner, then I can get a tick back and just hit this guy. Alright, archers are short range. Ah. Dang, should have hit the other guy. Oh well. I think I'm safe to stay here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Skeleton gets hit by this guy no matter what. And I don't get my extra tick back, but that's fine. I'm just attacking for 2. Good. Moving shadow here. No, here. one more would have been better. Alright, now I can Anger of the Dead. And I guess I rest in Shade and just heal the Drifter. That's fine. Fine enough. Go relatively fast. Oh, did I play all 3 skeletons already? I did. Then maybe I'm just cursing and running away. Drifter. Heal self. Hit. Banner. I guess I can afford to take 1 experience. Dang, archers aren't moving. One, two, three, four, five. Dang. This is actually quite not good. Crit this guy and kill him? No. Dang. So Drifter's gonna be the focus of 2. So I guess I just do this. It's 2 attack for 6, so I'll get my leather armor back and just hope. And I put another curse in their deck. I could malicious conversion this guy. I just don't see it happening. I also could move Bone Shaper here. If Bone Shaper loses 1 card, it's fine. I just have to hope she's fast enough next turn. Oh, nice curse. Oh. Well, that's a huge blunder. I definitely did not realize I was moving into 3 attacks. Wow. That's dumb. Dang, and if this isn't fast enough, it was a huge throw. It's actually so hard to get through these guys in 4-player. Okay, at least Bone gets out now. I'll just give Bone a heal. And can we all back out from 5 range from this guy? No, this guy's hitting no matter what, but I'll let Drifter take the hit. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, cool. Alright, we're kind of trapped in a corner here against these guys. just gonna do it. I'm just gonna hit 2 with Lingering Rot. Nice. Okay, that helps a lot. I really wish the shadow had been positioned slightly differently so that I could have gotten 1 more hit, but it's fine. Wow, they're standing still again. Drifter cannot move forward, but I can hit this guy. Nice. Alright, that Lingering Rot was definitely worth it. If I go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we'll just stay put. And we want to save some experience in our layabout so that we can throw the Banner of Strength once we're on the boss. I don't feel the need for the deflecting maneuver. And here I just need to get back up in Shadows, which means 2 Call to the Abysses, and then Rest in Shade to get them on the boss. We'll be alright. We'll drop Fluid Knight so that I'm not accidentally eating any of my shadows. And then I think I'll just go relatively late-ish and teleport over and hit. Although maybe I'll get another shadow out first. But I'd rather get it out over there. And then I'll go late and hit at range. Long rest and late and summon. It's a relatively scary card. Hopefully Drifter's okay. Nice. That's a weird way for the archer to position, but I guess it works for me. Oh. I didn't want that. I could just play this move 6 here. No. I wanted to teleport over there and hit with Strength of the Abyss. That's frustrating. They also separated from each other, so now I don't get a wound on both. Good. We got this guy, though. Alright, wasn't ideal, but it's fine. So, Bone Shaper... double attack? Why not? Banner... big Javelin. Big Driving Inspiration. Teleport over. I don't know how I didn't play that last turn. And just shoot at range. And... move forward, maybe Draining Arrows. That's really annoying that they're so fast. Come on, skeleton. Redemption. A bit of redemption. Huh. Crit would kill this guy, but I want to get this wounded one low. Pretty good. Pretty good. Huh, nice. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use those traps for myself at all. But I get a 2-target Draining Arrows here. Aww. The exact pulls to deal no damage. Teleport in. And get this guy. Now I pull with Javelin. And I guess heal. go late and summon. Because what else would I do? And go fast and hit and make a shadow. And finally, if I'm pulling him in, I just go after that and I hit. Yeah, I mean, Banner's laying about, if you know what I'm saying. Good. Excellent. I don't think I've gotten any metal on Deathwalker yet. I really want her to get some metal. Ooh. I'd rather move a shadow for 5 than get that one loot token. So I guess I'll grab a loot on Bone Shaper. If it's metal, though, I'm going to be sad. Lumber. Nice. Move and tick. And attack and tick. Part of me wants to just step on the trap. Yeah, I actually should have stepped on the trap. I'm going to go back and do it. Because I'm long resting before I go in. It's just a difference of 1 hit point, but not having this trap in the way sounds good for skeletons. Alright, this is going to use all of my heals, but the bosses hit so hard that heals don't even help. And what do I need to do before I go in? I need to make 1 more shadow. I need to get the shadows closer. And I need to be ready to get onto the boss. Or I could just go. Man, I almost kind of like just going. Let's wait 1 more turn, and then we go next turn. I wanted to give this to Deathwalker, but maybe it's not metal. Corpse cap, very nice. End at 3 hit points or fewer, so I need to take a lot more damage. We can drop Draining Arrows. I got 6 Crushing Weights. And we have a lot of losses to throw into the boss. We're going to get Wrath of the Turned Earth up. I'm just going to go in and we'll just see. I could move just this shadow for 5, or let's just move all of them for 6. Oh, I don't have never mind. I do not have the card to attack from all of my shadows for 3. So that's kind of useless. In that case, we'll just play Rest in Shade, and we're just going to do some Strength of the Abysses then. And I guess an Anger of the Dead. Do I even need Rest in Shade then? That's a pretty big throw. I can't even remember what it's called. Wave of Anguish. Not bringing Wave of Anguish. Especially when trying to kill Fist, because he can be poisoned. And is it only 44 damage we need on him? 44 sounds actually doable. Even without Wave of Anguish.
With a final group of...
Yeah, 44. Okay, that's not too bad. Big AoE attack, so we just come over here. And Fist is single target, and he'll just hit Snowflake. Oh, saving Javelin would have been good for pulling him in, though. Wait, why did I play Forceful Spirits? I need to be able to teleport in there. But I want to move a shadow for 5. What am I doing? I guess I just short rest and teleport in next turn. How are we feeling into this room? It should be fine. Like, 44 damage isn't that much, given everything that I have available. Oh, dang. I barely don't reach, because he can be poisoned, and I'm barely not slower than him. Yeah. Oh, well. Oh. I set myself up for that. We dodged the crit, though. Alright, on the bright side now, they've positioned themselves well for me. It's going to take a little bit of doing to get all my skeletons in range, but once they do, we have Dark Tidings. I'm thinking I just throw the Rallying Cry banner, although maybe not right now. I'll just run over and attack him at range. Snowflake doesn't do very much damage. I just need to kill her before he kills, or kill him before he kills her. We'll go Vile Assault, No Remorse. And I totally bungled the Deathwalker cards. Alright. At least we didn't lose Strength of the Abyss. So we'll just teleport in and hit. And then, I guess, command the Wretched. Help get skeletons in position. Alright, he goes Fast Shield, which is fine because we weren't hitting him with anything this turn. And she's doing big AoE. Okay. Still can't manage to damage him. Would be very funny if he kills her before we're able to... Oh, I was playing some losses here. I think in that case I just heal up. This way she'll back away from him. I think it's not worth going for my attack for 6 into his shield 3. Because then I would get hit and muddled. But I'll just get closer. This does block a skeleton. Alright. We still have done 0 damage to him, but I think it's fine. Although a lot of my characters just really don't do much, do they? Okay, this is good. She's pushing him into me. I like that for me. Did I play Dark Tidings? No, I didn't. Okay. Come on. We just need, like, some damage. Just like a ticklage of damage. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. I'm gonna move one less. Move here. That's what we need. Oh. I would love to get the 2 more damage, but I need him pushed in. And we were missing anyway. I've only pulled misses and -2s so far. And she misses. And crits my skeleton, of course. Oh man, her critting in attack 7 would actually have been good. There's no way I lose this, right? Why would you go there? Why would you go there, skeleton, of all of the hexes you could have gone to? Oh my gosh, that is the most infuriating thing I have ever seen. Wow. I'm just not making any progress. Oh, come on. Okay. we need to get some damage here now. Dang, I just don't even feel like I can Dark Tidings because not all my skeletons get in. But maybe we... So we go fast here. And we back out and hit him. Drifter, I think we short rest. And we double loss on him. Got a lot of cards there. Deathwalker, we short rest. And we go super fast and hit him for 6 and back away. And then that leaves me here. Playing these cards. He was at 11 in shields again. And hits everybody again. That's super frustrating. Alright, we damaged him basically for the first time. Of course he gets shield before... Oh, and I lose the Banner of Strength. Dang, I really wanted that Banner of Strength. I don't think I played double losses into his big shield, but we did crit at least, I guess. We've done a bit of his... Come on, skeletons. Oh, we don't even have the banner anymore. On the bright side, finally, all of my skeletons are in range. And finally, they all attack next turn. And we guaranteed underspeed him. We just don't have the banner. It would have been 6 attacks for 3 if we had had the Banner of Strength. And now it's not nearly that good. But it is still some. Why? Why does he always get the shield? That's so frustrating because he's just going to hit all my skeletons and use all of my Wrath of the Turned Earth. charges that remain. Oh, I don't have dark to poison him. The fact that he can be poisoned and he's not is like really bad here. I just totally forgot to poison him. You, skeleton, run and distract. He's hitting for 16, so we'll just nope on out of there. Oh, wait. No, he shouldn't do that. Oh, I guess if this guy was his primary focus... Yeah, this guy is the fastest skeleton. I guess he sees primary and 3 targets down there. That's kind of bad. There's no way for me to hit him. This is going extremely poorly. Yeah, this is Deathwalker's last turn. I guess I run this way and hope that he never makes it through. And if I crit, I deal 1 damage. Nope. Oh, never getting the poison on him is awful. And there go my skeletons. Okay, I still have 1 skeleton. But I still have Command the Wretched to tell Drifter to attack. Drifter goes for his big lost turn here. And Banner just goes for strengthened attack for 3. I guess I'll lose 1 damage on it. We just short rest here to get Deathwalker off the board. Not having Wave of Anguish was a huge throw. He shields every turn! Every turn! Oh my gosh. I cannot hurt him. Wow, it's so much harder to kill him than her. That's crazy. Come on, do some damage. Oh my gosh. Am I out of crushing weight now? I am out of crushing weight now. All minuses. Literally all minuses. Didn't I play Sustain Momentum? Oh my gosh, Drifter is exhausted now. This is so crazy. Finally, he doesn't shield. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's faster, so if I can get him to run this way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Banner just always getting hit here no matter what? I need this boss to start hitting him. Alright, we did enough damage to him. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. The problem is that if I could unsummon my skeleton and then he runs to her and she hits him. But the problem is that he would have targeted Deathwalker right here. And that messes things up. Makes things very messy. Because, like, right now, all I need is for Snowspeaker to kill him. What if I summon right here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if I summon right here... Wait, no, if I summon right here, she'll hit Bone Shaper. And if she hits Bone Shaper, she could kill Bone Shaper and I could lose. Because she would step up. Okay, so no, I don't do that. I guess I just plop down a skeleton right here and run away, and I'll just let them fight amongst themselves. And we'll just pretend like Deathwalker wouldn't have gotten hit. Like, I don't know. Dude, he just shielded every turn. We need to see, like, this boss move in melee. That would be really good here. No, he doesn't. None of my characters were in range of her, though, so that's good. He would be hitting Drifter here now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I actually may just, like, straight up lose the level. Because I don't think she wins this. Oh, if I had just brought Deathwalker's loss. Wave of Anguish. Wait, what? Alright, well, we just don't summon. It's still possible that she kills him with a crit. I was thinking that I had enough stamina to summon and then long rest, but I guess I had one card in hand. And one in discard. But, like, the shield every time is just crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have used the Drifter losses into a shield 3, but I just felt like I needed to... It felt like my win condition was have her deal the rest of his damage. But the snowflake just never hit him. Okay, yeah. I mean, I see 3 cards and I just think to myself, like, okay, that's 2 turns, but... So the win condition is, like, she crits him 2 turns in a row? I have 3 turns left. Man, if only she had gone before his stupid shield card. Oh my gosh. Alright, I have 2 turns left. She needs to go before his shield card. Alright, she did go before him. Crit? Man, I needed that poison sooner. He crits her. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Dude, why is the snowflake so useless? Oh my gosh. That is so frustrating. Alright, well, I'm going to bed. Have a good night.